Whenever uh, fever comes, what we do? Maybe try to take some tablets. If it is bigger, we'll try to visit hospitals. It happens to many people. Some people don't go to hospital at all. They'll try to suppress. Finally, when it become bigger, then they try to go it. In this process, sometimes, that challenge maybe in the home, that challenge at body can be aggravated also. But by following simple techniques, we can get out of many challenges. This is Blissful Brahmam. Hello, friends. Welcome to my session on the how I overcome the fever. Actually, earlier, whenever I used to get fever, it was mild, maximum 3 days. So by simple techniques, I used to overcome. But this time, it becomes severe. So I thought of taking the opportunity to share my experience on this challenge. 3rd of this August, after I got up, become severe fever, shivering, headache also, very sickness I felt it. Then what all I did, I used it, and why did I use it? I can share it. Then morning, I was wondering how come I got fever. Then previous day, I little bit drenched it. Generally, what happens is whenever we drench it a little bit, especially head drench it, we may get cold cough fever after a few days or immediately also. But actually, what generally we do in the daytime means, or if you drench it, immediately we take the hot water bath. But it was night actually, night 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. Went out of home for a small thing, little bit drenched it. Then that I could not do hot water bath. Morning, even though fever is there, I remembered, okay, better I should able to do hot water bath. I somehow forcefully I did hot water bath. I thought it will go off, but it didn't help me. Then I started morning fever guard syrup. Actually, IMC fever guard syrup is there and tablets are also there. So whenever I use it to get fever, I take the syrup before food, after food tablet. And I continue the same thing for 3 days, 3 times in a day. I started taking the fever guard syrup. Then after food, actually what food I take is actually only nutrition shake and idli. Because whenever we have got fever, that stomach actually should not add so much. If it is added, that will aggregate it. So for that purpose, generally, even if you go to hospitals also, people take bread with milk or idli only. Because of the reason is the stomach actually, some challenge will be there because of that fever comes. So we should have very light food and it's easy to digestible. So for that purpose, I took taking the shake also. That too, 3 times I took the shake, nutrition shake 3 times. And after that, lunchtime, after shake is over, I went out and had idli. Idli, not chutney also, because chutney will be cold, right? We should take hot one. So idli sambar I took. That's what I think. But before that, actually, probiotics also will help for the digestion purpose. So I start, along with the Herbalife Nutrition Fresh, I take the simply probiotics, because probiotics will help the getting the gut improvement, immunity improve it, and will bad bacteria will be thrown out by sending the good bacteria. That's a bacteria. Apart from that, after morning, before breakfast, I take a fresh with probiotics. Then I took the nutrition shake. In the nutrition shake, I added fiber also. Then supplements, I took multivitamins and omega-3 fats. After shake is over, after 30 minutes, I took some hot water. I added the sweet tulsi also into that. After another half an hour, I actually, I remember, pure guard tablet also I took, and body pains were there. I took body pains, pain away tablet also from IMC. But actually, this is since organic Ayurveda is not really directly attacking that pain. It is trying to identify the root cause of the challenges and try to slowly remove it. So it will not get immediate relief, but it can help over the period of time. Then after that, after with Sri Tulsi I took, because Sri Tulsi is like a antibacterial, antiviral, many things are there. And one more thing is 250 ml warm water. I took Sri Tulsi and Sri Haldi also. Haldi actually antiviral especially. So after taking the Sri Tulsi and Sri Haldi, I could find a little bit better. So this I continued almost 3 times in a day. Like only pain away tablet I took only 2 times. A fever guard tablet 3 times. Fever guard syrup 3 times. And afresh with the Sri Tulsi almost 2 to 3 times. Afresh with probiotics 2 times. First I continued, but afternoon actually I felt it more. Then I wanted to go to hospital, but somehow I thought, when I go to hospital, what happens? They this test, and Bengaluru weather was actually cold cough environment. So they say this is there, that's it there. But so I thought, let me wait for another day. If that day is not coming down, I thought I'll go to hospital. But by next day morning, I could see improvement. Then I continued almost similar process. I could able to get better and better. And third day, a fever comes to cold and cough. Fever has come down, cold and cough were there. Then whenever I put deep breath in, I used to get dry cough was there. Then immediately I started doing the steam. Apart from all the things continued, I started the steam inhaling also. I could see improvement when I started inhaling it. But during this process, I stopped the current actually. So I am feeling little bit body heat. And then I started after 3-4 days, started excess heat removal of this black pepper treatment. Within 5 days, slowly I could able to overcome the fever with simple techniques. After 5th day, all right, maybe little bit cold was there, but completely I could able to get out of it. And whenever the body, first day, whenever body heat was there, I put a little bit wet cloth over the body, but I could not check the temperature because of very low energy. I could not do that one. And in fact, I went first day when after during lunchtime, I went out for idli vada. That time, I wanted to go to Meenakshi Mall to check my temperature. Reason, when friends, they check one temperature. If temperature is more, don't get into mall. I thought of going, but it was raining. I could not go. But it was even though severe, but since it was coming down, I could not check the temperature. This way, very high fever, I could able to get out of with the nutrition, I am Ayurveda things, and simple naturopathy techniques. Thank you, friends, for giving me opportunity